Hi, today I come up with a new interesting topic that is implementing zero trust architectures within Palo Alto Prisma access for remote workforces, enhancing remote security with advanced network protection. Please try to subscribe to share interesting videos in coming days. Introduction and context. Presentation overview and objectives. Challenges of remote work. Remote work increases attack surfaces and relies on untrusted networks and cloud applications. Zero trust fundamentals. Zero trust means never trust, always verify to address evolving security threats effectively. Prisma Access role. Prisma Access operationalize zero trust as a cloud delivered SaaS platform for secure access to scale. Implementation and benefits. The presentation covers references, architecture, real world use cases, and best practices for zero trust deployment. Remote work security challenges, expanded attack surfaces. Users connect from untrusted and unmanaged networks, increasing the risks like credential theft and malware infections. Identify sprawl issues. Multiple identities across cloud and SaaS platforms complicate consistent security, policy enforcement, and visibility. Limitations of VPN access. VPN grant broad network access, increasing lateral movement risk if accounts or devices are compromised. Need for zero trust model. A modern security model just must be identified centric, application aware, and perimeterless to address new challenges. Zero trust fundamentals. Zero trust architecture principles. Core principle never trust. Zero trust requires explicit authentication and continuous validation for every access request without inherent trust. Least privilege access. Users and devices receive minimal access needed, reducing risk from compromised credentials. Assume breach and micro segmentations. Security is designed assuming breaches using micro segmentations and monitoring to limit attacker movement. Identify and application centric model. Zero trust shifts focus from network to identifies and applications supporting cloud and mobility. Why zero trust is critical for remote workforces? Identity as a security perimeter, zero trust shifts security focus to user identity, device, and application context instead of traditional network boundaries. Secure remote access. Zero trust enables secure access from any locations without trusting the connected network implicitly. Consistent policy enforcement. Zero Trust enforces security policies uniformly across cloud, on premises, and SaaS applications, reducing complexity. Risk reduction and compliance. Limiting access at the application level reduces a breach risks and supports regulatory compliance, and data protection. Palo Alto Prisma Access Overview. Palo Alto Prisma as a SaaS and zero trust platform, cloud delivered SaaS platform, Prisma Access combines networking and security into a scalable cloud platform supporting mobile and remote users globally. Zero trust network access. It enforces applications level access with least privilege, ensuring secure connectivity without broad network access. Advanced security services. The platform integrates threat prevention, intrusion prevention, malware analysis, DNS security, and URL filtering. Centralized management and scalability. Panorama centralizes policy enforcement, enabling consistent security across locations with high availability and simplified operations. Key components of Prisma Access. Global Protect secure connectivity. Global Protect ensures a secure device level integration using strong authentication and encrypted communications for mobile users. ZTNA and explicit proxy. ZTNA 2.0 offers identity-based applications access, replacing traditional network locations controls with context-aware policies. Cloud firewall service. Cloud firewall enforces granular policies using app ID, user ID, and content ID for next-generation security in the cloud. Advanced threat prevention. Advanced threat prevention protects against threats with intrusion prevention, anti-malware, DNS security, and sandboxing techniques. Zero trust implementations with Prisma Access. Zero trust references architecture and accesses flow. Strong identity verification. Users authenticate via identity providers with multi-factor authentication to ensure secure access. Device posture evaluation. Devices are assessed for security compliance such as OS versions and endpoint protections before access. Least privileged access enforcement. Access policies ensures users can only reach authorized applications and resources. Continuous monitoring and threat prevention. User behavior and device status are continuously monitored with dynamic policy adjustments. Identity, device posture, and threat protection. Identity based access control, enterprise identity integration enables user and group based policies tied directly to business roles. Device posture validation. Device posture checks ensures endpoints meet security standards before granting access. Comprehensive threat detections. Prisma Access applies intrusion prevention, malware detection, DNS security, and URL filtering to protect traffic. Continuous zero trust enforcement, combining identity, device trust, inspection enforces zero trust throughout user session. Use cases, benefits, and best practices. Key use cases and business benefits. Secure SaaS access, conditional access policies, and inline CASB control prevent data loss while maintaining user productivity in SaaS applications. Hybrid workflow, security, consistent security, policy enforcement for branch and remote users ensures unified protection across locations, replacing traditional VPNs. ZTNA reduces network complexity, improves performance, and limits lateral movement compared to traditional VPNs. Business benefits reducing attack surface, improved security, visibility, cloud scalability, and better user experience enhance enterprises' security. Best practices and conclusions. Phased strategic approach. Zero trust by identifying critical apps and high risk users for incremental policy applications. Multi factor authentication importance. Enforce multi factor authentications everywhere as identity is a primary attack vector. Continuous monitoring and compliance. Use continuous monitoring and align policies with framework like NIST for consistency and compliance. Zero trust has a essential. Zero trust is essential for secure access in remote workforce environments enabled by cloud platforms. This is the last slide for today's interesting topic. Please try to subscribe. Thank you.